right, positive energy all the time. You know how we do, rep your city, rep your city. I am representing Chicago, Illinois. Shout out to everybody on Facebook, Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. We got Atlanta in the building. Hope everybody's doing great. Another weekend coming up. Hope you get to spend some good time with your family. Teach your family how to have a good time at home. Maybe I'll talk about that one day. Do not teach your family that they have to chase happiness. I meet a lot of people, they chasing happiness. They feel like the more they do is fulfilling something. They're trying to fulfill things that they feel they didn't get growing up as a child. So they feel like they didn't get certain things, so they want to provide what they think they didn't get to their children. And a lot of exciting times are missed. Looking for exciting times. You're busy looking for exciting times. You're basically passing the precious moments. Always remember, the best trips is visiting relatives. Going looking at a bunch of junk in a city, yeah, that's all right. But the best trips are visiting relatives. Always remember that. Go see grandma. Go see great grandma. Go see aunties, aunts. Go see your brother and sister in another state. Go see your relatives. Every year, your children should be looking forward to going and seeing their relatives. Every year, we went to Alabama to see our relatives. It was the best trips ever. I moved to Hawaii. I lived in California. A lot of people. Nothing was better than going to Alabama and seeing my grandfather, seeing my grandmother, seeing my cousins, seeing all my daddy's relatives, seeing all my mother's relatives. Nothing was better than that. Disney World, Disneyland, compared to that, nah, not even close. Got Pittsburgh in the building. We got Richmond in the building. We got Atlanta in the building. Come on in and rep your city, rep your city. Yeah, go visit your relatives. This year, I'm probably going, we got New Orleans in the building. This summer, I'm trying to get my cousin, we're going to try to go to Alabama, visit our relatives. And I'm probably going to do a lot of trips this year, but I'll just go visit my children. They're all over the country, so I'll see wherever they live at. I'll see that second. I will go to see them first, then the other stuff will come second. So I'll go visit. I got 6 children in 6 different places. We got Milwaukee in the building. Yeah, when I get a chance, I'm surely going to be coming to Atlanta. I got to come down there anyway. I'll be everywhere when the book is out. So that's a whole nother story. I'm trying to put that together right now, put my book tour together while I'm finished writing. We got San Jose in the building. Big Z Man, Cincinnati in the building. Yeah, I ain't recognize you once they made you change your name on YouTube, bro. Salute, salute. I hope you're doing good, Big Z. Oh, man. I hope you're doing well, bro. Yeah, visit relatives. Try to make it a yearly thing, especially the older ones. So come on in, come on in. We're going to talk about this situation. Don Lemon was arrested. And I think he's been doing a good job. I didn't put his name in the title because of what I'm doing. I'm trying to avoid being targeted. What sparked this? What sparked it is Don Lemon being arrested and some other things. And um, Giro, I'm trying to see if people paying attention to what's really going on and don't take what's going on lightly. Maybe some people ain't picked up on it yet. But stay out the way. Anything that has anything to do with immigration, migrants, the Trump administration, ICE. Unless you're going to be pro ICE, you got two choices: be pro ICE or be quiet. It is what it is. Be pro Trump administration or be quiet. If you've been watching me, you should notice how I'm functioning. You should notice how I'm talking. You should notice certain things I ain't saying under no circumstances. I'm not going to say anything against the current government and administration. Content creators, do not let people in the chat make you a target. Because you got these people get on the chat reckless. But in terms of targets, you would be target 1. They would be target 3, 4. They wouldn't be a main target. You would, though. They wouldn't spend a whole lot of time looking for some of these weird dudes that makes all these comments with all these aliases. They will come after them, but not as fast as you. Some of the people that you see in the chats that's typing reckless, they will go on the list and be looked at. It's just how long will it be before they come get them? Yeah, the protests in the church. Now, yeah, but not really. It's his position. It's his position. Now he's a newsman, so that's different. As a newsman, that's your job. You know, you have to stick your neck out as a news person for it to be somebody that's really holding the line. So that's his job. Now, I'm just talking to the average citizens. See, he's targeted. That was just an excuse. You know, that wasn't nothing to be arrested for. He wasn't arrested for that, you know. But he's a newsman. So what I'm saying is when you see the newsman do something and get arrested like that, that don't mean you got to get on social media and fall on the sword. You're not a newsman. You're not a news person. It's not your job. Foundational Black Americans are not involved with this. Be very suspicious of Black Americans that's always in that. I'm going to repeat myself, especially Black men. Be very suspicious of Black American men that's always in that. That's always trying to stir you up to get in that. I'm just telling you. Because they might just be slow, or they might be like the fake Black Lion, Black Panther guy, right? You understand? Because people will be sent out to find enemies. Like, you know, I go out and say, yeah, I'm an enemy. And you're like, yeah, I'm an enemy too. And they grab you and you say, yeah, I'm an enemy too. And they grab you. They ain't going to grab me. My job is to get you to stand up and identify yourself. Yeah, my job would be to make you identify yourself so you could be targeted and watched and silenced if depending on what's going on. He's doing his job, you know. He's been doing a good job. He can do that. He's a newsman. The news people have to do that. Somebody's got the news people on the front line. So if you're in the news, you don't stand on the front line for what you're dealing with and stuff, and then you'll be worthless. So he's doing a good job. The other news people are the ones cowering. He's trying to stand on business. And yeah, they arrested him. Just because he's on the street giving a play-by-play on what's going on, and what's going on don't look good to the public. So now they want to try to silence him because they don't want nobody out there showing right on the streets what's going on. So that way, like if I'm on the streets and you're on the streets, White Flame, somebody could just beat us up and nobody got it on camera or nothing. And we just be out there beat up. If you got somebody like Don Lemon out there, at least somebody gonna know that they beat me and you up. Without that, us and our children and relatives just get beat up out there, and there won't be nobody to say nothing. People that's people that was uh there's people out there filming stuff now getting in trouble. Don Lemon got locked up. He went in the church to report. He's in the church filming a protest. The protesters went in the church. Don Lemon went in to film it. They're saying the protesters violated uh, impeded on the church members' space or something, and they charged Don Lemon like he was one of the protesters, but really he was just filming it. But what's the most dangerous? The film. The film is a problem. They don't want him. They want to be, their faces is covered. They want to be anonymous. I'm just telling regular people that ain't with no smoke to just stay out the way. If you somebody with the smoke, you rah-rah sis kumbah, cool. But if you not rah-rah sis kumbah, don't make no mistake and get into something you ain't built like that. And then for foundational Black Americans, why would you be rah-rah sis kumbah for something got nothing to do with us? Nothing. We are legal citizens. We are foundational Black Americans. We are Americans, been Americans. So immigration, illegal immigrants, has nothing to do with that. And so when you see Black people like the fake Black Panther trying to make it look like we involved with something that we ain't got nothing to do with, that's some type of police double secret agent stuff. Because me and my children and my grandchildren ain't got nothing to do with none of that. We have nothing to do with immigration or border patrol. Nothing. I didn't tell all my children, don't be making no comments on that, to stay out of that. I told my sons, don't be out here trying to be Martin Luther King the Fifth. Mind your damn business. It's none of our business. The days of Black people, foundational Black Americans standing up for people that don't care about us is over. We're not standing up for nobody but ourselves. Period. Point blank, period. Is ICE a part of the military? The Border Patrol is a part of the United States government. And people don't know that those people out there are both ICE and the Border Patrol. Everybody's not ICE. They bought our people from the Border Patrol because this is a border issue. These are people that ran across the border illegally. And these people from South America and from Somalia and all these places that came across the border, terrorists came across the border with them. Insurrectionists came across the border with them. And hopefully no dirty bombs came across the border with them. Make no mistake, there's a lot of groups looking for people. The CIA is looking for people. The FBI is looking for people. You can believe that. Don't think it's just the Border Patrol and ICE. There are people being looked for. Don't think everybody across that border is cool. Understand America just invaded Venezuela. There's going to be Venezuelans not happy about that. This is serious. Understand that sometimes the government can't tell you what's going on. Okay? This is what's going on. The United States government and Trump is trying to protect American citizens. They cannot tell you the details. There's a video of a Border Patrol chief telling the agents that if anyone interfered with their operation, like recording blocking, they have full immunity to get them out their way. I mean, yeah. If I'm out there and I'm with Border Patrol and I'm with ICE right now, and you get in my face and I got a mask on, it's not going to go well for you. Y'all seen the ICE agent got his finger bit off in the center jar? I can't show it because it's gross. Man, listen, I could get hurt. What part of y'all don't understand that ICE agents could get hurt? Absolutely. Absolutely, Quaylen. Absolutely. Russians can come across that border disguised as South Americans, Chinese, British agents, all type of saboteurs. Like, it's saying, okay, let me give you an example. Let me give you an example of why you don't know what's going on. Let's say I'm at the house with my wife, right? It's me and my wife. We got a 7 and an 8-year-old, right? I look outside. I see some men with masks on in front of the house, getting out their cars with guns and headed to the house. Am I gonna tell my wife? I'm gonna tell my wife, go put the children, put them here, close the door and stay up. Am I gonna tell my children what's going on? No. Am I gonna tell my wife what's going on? No. I'm not gonna tell them what's going on because they're gonna panic. So your wife got to be trained that when you say, babe, go in the room with the kids. That's it. Don't ask no questions. And so the government right now, they're not going to tell you the details of what's going on. That ain't none of your business. Because if there is operatives and other things going on, they don't want to let them know they know. It's Secret Service and everything involved in that. I don't know what make Americans think that only good guys came across that border. Let me ask y'all. Y'all believe all good people came across that border? Who believe that? Does anybody believe that nothing but nice, sweet people came across the border? You believe that? Who believes you know who's who? Y'all know which one of them people across the border is cool and which one got a dirty bomb? Do you? You know who's who? The same migrant you're talking about, no, he got the rank to be here. One day you in the store and boom. They finally catch the person. It's the same person you was talking about standing up talking, he got the right to be over here. You don't even know who it is. Everybody got to get out. Listen. I'm having a party in my backyard. I got only my guests there. People in the neighborhood want to come to the party. Somebody noticed the front door is open and a whole bunch of them run through and run in the party. You're telling me I got to try to find out who that came to my party without being invited and just pick the good ones and put them out? No, all of them got to get out. Everybody that came through my front door and ran in my backyard that wasn't invited got to get out. Ain't no, oh, they was struggling. Oh, they never been to a party before, Pharaoh. They got the right to go to a party. No. You got to understand provocateurs will say stuff. You can't trust the people that's speaking against ICE, because if I'm a spy that came in here with other spies, what I'm going to say? I'm going to be against ICE, ain't I? If I'm a bad guy and I came in with a team of bad guys, there's some of us in Chicago, some in California, some in New York, like that. And are we not going to say, I shouldn't bother nobody? If we the bad guys, ain't we going to be against ICE? And we're going to say, ICE is the criminals. ICE is doing all this, whatever we got to say, so they can't find us, so we can finish our mission. I get my chick to go out there and say it. This is terrible. What's going on? My chick and my son, the whole time, my chick and my son might not even know I got a dirty bomb. In some countries, if you couldn't prove you're a citizen, you would be shot on sight. I'm just saying, people complain about America. Some countries, you came across their border illegal like that and you a possible threat, and they catch you in Germany or somewhere on the street, and they kind of find out you ain't no citizen, and man, you might get the firing squad right there on the street. Cross the border in North Korea. I'm trying to tell you. And we ain't even talk about the situation with the president. Why would you play with him? You see him. Why would you play? Well, you know what I'm saying? That's why they put the Black Panther dude out there, to get us in something we not in. We not in it. And there's people trying to get us in it. And we got no, okay? That's what's suspicious. What's suspicious is people trying to get us in that. What's suspicious is we talk about delineating, and here go I show speed over there. Oh, Africans. Oh, Africans. That's what's suspicious. Who told them to go over there? Y'all think he just went to Africa? No. Right when we pushing delineation? No. That man. And, doing a lot of LGBTQ type stunts in Africa. I show speed do a lot of weird stuff. I mean, they're not bothering us, really, Abidolo. They're not bothering, nobody's bothering us. ICE isn't bothering us. ICE isn't bothering us. You can't believe I seen all that. Yeah, I see him. I'm watching everything. I'm getting ready to be 68 on the 22nd, and I'll be seeing more than the people in their 30s and 20s. Beefy date? Oh yeah, I mean it's just certain people. Trump is not interested in us being involved. People that's trying to get us involved have nothing to do with the Trump administration. We are not a hard target enemy of Donald Trump. Not at all. There are certain things happen that he's targeting, where you took down white statues and stuff like that. But as far as black Americans, Trump is not targeting black Americans. The people that's pushing that is lying. Donald Trump is not targeting black Americans. That's all nonsense. That's nonsense. Yeah, I watched a little of that. He just talking crazy. But it makes sense. He makes sense that he would compare me to ICE because ICE want him out of here and I want him out of here. If he's an influencer and he's an immigrant, he's kind of got it right because I want to get him out of here. Because black, especially black immigrants, I don't have no relationship with them. We don't have no relationship with them as a group. It's not like personal. But black immigrants just had horrible diplomatic. They were not. They're not very diplomatic. You know, black immigrants. I'm mixed with the black immigrants. I really want them out, and I just can't believe that I can't believe they didn't link in with black Americans. It's just unbelievable. Black immigrants, they came over, they put themselves, I don't know what the hell they was thinking. They put themselves, man, you can see that black immigrants don't know what it is to be black like we do. You can see it. They don't think they black like that. Sovereigns who rescinded their citizenship, interested. I mean, sovereigns who rescinded their citizenship. I'm not sure how that works out legally. So I don't know how that works out legally, unless they could trace their heritage to Native Americans. They might be all right, but they would have to have some type of way to uh, deal with that in the courts. You know what I mean? I mean, I just don't understand. I don't understand their logic. I mean, I do understand why they like that, but I can't understand why they don't know. They don't know any better. You know, Illuminati Congo. A lot of those people that got those small belief systems, they gonna get washed because they ain't gonna have a big enough group to defend themselves or do nothing. So a lot of those small, I would advise Black Americans stay out of those small belief systems. because those small belief systems, when you somewhere, you got to have an army. You know, it's like it's like going somewhere and thinking everything is God, everything is Yahweh, and not really knowing there's a devil. You know, so if you don't you know, you can't function like everything is positive. You know, and you learn that little. You know, lock your bike up. You know, yeah, you're a good kid, you ride your bike, but if you leave your bike out there, you know, somebody's gonna snatch it, and you don't live in you don't live in heaven. But I think the main thing, if you have like those type of beliefs like sovereign, you really have a lot of people, they don't work, you know, they don't work to build that. They don't, you know, you gotta work to really build that and make that and go to the government and get that official, you know. A lot of times they don't really work on that like they really supposed to. Now I've been through that with Rastas, you know, Rasta, you know, just I don't know, just never did nothing governmental, but was governmental. You know, it's just weird when you see people got money in their pocket and it's governmental. Electric bill is governmental, heat bill is governmental, and they trying to be non-governmental in a governmental. It's just I don't know. It's like make believe. You know, it's governmental. Everything. I remember in the Moors we're talking all that stuff, and you can just go get houses and you know, and you don't see no success from the Moors, from nothing they teach. You don't. They don't have no gas stations. They don't have no stores. They don't have no communities or nothing. Show me a Moorish community anywhere in the United States. They ain't got nothing. They sovereign. All right, what the hell does that mean? You know, it's like not realizing you're in the Babylon system. Well, you'll go and show them your papers. They'll tear them up and throw them down. No, we don't accept that in this courtroom. You know what I'm saying? Like this is where we live at. You know, I go in there, man, I got my papers. I'm sorry. I showed it to the judge. The judge be like, I don't recognize this. You know what I'm saying? The judge look at it. What is this? This ain't stamped by nobody official in this government. Listen, sir, is that all you have to say to the court? Yeah. Okay. 5 years. But not get him. Take him. You know what I'm saying? These people bogus. These people ain't trying. They don't even really listen to the legal American stuff you got. They almost don't want to like recognize your license if they mad enough. I'm telling you, man. I be one of the people living in the same United States I live in. But we live in the United States where the law is based on who your judge is. You got one judge, he gonna go by the law. You got another judge, and he mad and stuff. Man, it's a trip. It remind me, I went to court one time for a traffic ticket, and I'm sitting here like this, right? Lady walks up, the judge, okay, ma'am, uh, case dismissed. Another person, okay, man, okay, no problem. Case dismissed. Another person go up, judge, all right, man, case dismissed. And this brother go up. They say, they said to the brother, the judge say, okay, I see here you was getting on the freeway and you was doing like 87 miles an hour when you got on the freeway. The brother said to the judge, I was just trying to merge in traffic. The judge, merge in traffic? What do you mean merge in traffic? The speed limit is 55. You're doing 87. What do you mean? Bow! Slammed him, right? Next person he called, Pharaoh El-Aton. I go up there, so bam! You know what I'm saying? I didn't get to, hey man, I didn't get to say nothing. Everybody that came up to the brother, I was like, man, I wish I would have went before, dude. That's the law. We had one law before bro pissed off the judge, and we had a whole different justice system once he pissed off the judge. Hey, man, I couldn't believe I had to go next, man. I went up there, man. I didn't get to say nothing. I swear to God. I went up there, the judge said, okay, so-and-so did so-and-so. Bam! Next lady, bam! Bam! All because of this fool. The judge was letting everybody go. That's the United States. Under Trump. They don't play with Donald Trump. If I say something bad about Donald Trump, he happened to see it. On his bad day, who was this? Pharaoh said that. Go get him. Lock him up. Yeah, he on some. Yeah, he'll lock me up. I swear to God, Donald Trump will lock me up if I piss him off something, come across, he see it. He'll lock me up. That's the president. That's what I'm telling y'all. Shut the hell up. Don't play with Trump, man. Leave Trump alone. It is what it is. Leave Trump alone. Keep his name out your mouth. Don't be typing against him. I mean, if you're a protester and you like smoke, go ahead. I mean, if you're that, bro, I'm gonna stand up. Cool. If you're that kind of person, go ahead. But if you're somebody that don't be wanting no unnecessary problems, your front door kicked in and stuff. If you're somebody believe that they not gonna kick your door in just because you said something against Trump, maybe you should be quiet because they absolutely will. He absolutely. Don Lemon keep talking crazy about me. Go get him. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God. Don Lemon ain't even did nothing, man. Trump don't care. Trump don't care. And I can prove it. I can prove it in one word. Don't play with it. In 2 words. Nicki Minaj. Look at Nicki. Everybody mad at Nicki because Nicki know what it is. Nicki know he would throw her out of here. Now, if Cardi B is smart, she won't say nothing about this Nicki Minaj supporting Trump if Cardi B is smart. If Cardi B's not smart and Cardi B say the wrong thing against Nicki, Cardi B is going to have some type of federal problem. That's just a fact. You know, you got to be a realist and see what you're dealing with. You can't make it off of ideology. You see how Trump getting down. Keep his name out your mouth. Just keep his name out your mouth. Deal with your family, stay out the way. This will pass, but don't you go out there and get in trouble for this pass. He ain't going to be there long. He's sick. It ain't going to stay this bad. But it's pretty crazy right now. Like if you piss dude off, you out of here. And if you piss anybody off in this administration, anybody, they got the right to come get you. He ain't gonna do nothing. He support them getting you. I'm telling you. Just focus on what we doing. And nobody said nothing about it. I'm just saying don't. I'm saying she. I hope she don't. I hope. Cardi B don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's not just that. It's more to it than that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's more to it than that. You know what I mean? You know, they humiliated Trump, and he ain't gonna never forgive him for that. He's doing everything to try to cover that up, but it ain't gonna never go nowhere. So he's pissed. Yeah, he's real pissed. Look, they made him sit in court with all them cases. You know what I'm saying? He got only president got a mug shot. Look at his face. What you think he thinking when they made him take this mug shot after he was already the president? You think he ever gonna forget this treatment? Psychologically, just think about it. Just think about it. And now he's back president, and he feel like it was a witch hunt. You know what I'm saying? He think it was a witch hunt. It humiliated him. He on the warpath. There ain't no doubt about that. Yeah, it's bad. The pictures around. Look how they was doing it. You don't think he out for any kind of revenge, man? Man, let me tell you. Leave him alone. Foundation of Black Americans, stay out of that. Stay out of that. I'm saying just leave dude alone. You know what I'm saying? 37 counts. Look how many court cases he had. So in that type of situation, you just chill. You know what I mean? I just wanted to talk to my subscribers. I can't save everybody. I just wanted my subscribers not to see nothing. I don't want you to go on your Facebook or nothing and post nothing. Because ever since they came out with Twitter, they doing word recognition. Twitter brought in word recognition. And you can go on X right now. It's X. You can go on X right now. You could type the word substantial. And then when you go to search, you're gonna see everybody that mentioned the word substantial. So if you write Trump, the Secret Service in them, they can put the word in Trump, and it'll show everybody that's mentioning him. I'm telling you, it'll pop up and it'll show everybody that's mentioning him. Then they can put 2 words in case you're saying something negative, and they can have everybody, and they can drag all that information to a file, and then they can push a button and pull up everybody's address, everybody's. They can pull up they can pull up just who you are, pull up your IP address. Boom, it's the government. So your IP address is going to give them your real address. It could be Facebook. I just used that as an example. But they can do that for all social media. You can do it on X, but the government can do it on all social media. You can only do it on X. It don't work that good on Instagram, but on X, man, I can go in and put Blue Note and then search. And then I could go and this can say recent or all. And I can go to all and it'll show everybody. I can go recent and it'll show me all the recent people that wrote the word Blue Note. I hope I don't mess up. Sometimes this mess up my. Let me know if it get fuzzy. Hopefully it don't get fuzzy. I've been having trouble having both my stuff on. Right. Let me show you. Let me know if my YouTube get fuzzy because I'm using my internet. Hopefully it don't. I'm going to take a chance. If it do, I'm going to just delete this part out. Okay, I'm on X. Okay, I ain't going to be able to do it on that account. Okay, that's probably why. So, I'm on the Chirac homicide. I'm going to go to search and I'm going to put in, give me a word. The first word come up, I'm going to put it in here. Give me a word, any word, somebody. The next one, post a word. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Ice. Okay, so ICE, ICE. Push search. When I go to search, it says, see what it says? Top. And it says latest. We're going to go to latest. Look, everybody that said the word ICE 2 seconds ago, 3 seconds ago, no matter if you said ice, water, ice, look, everybody that said ice, there it is. Everybody, 30 seconds ago, if I go to top, look what comes up. Telling you. Watch what the hell you say. Because they see it. Watch what you say. They see it. Watch what you say. They see it. Any word, you could have gave me any word. It'll show you who said it 2 seconds ago. That's Twitter, X. They been Twitter Next was Ben did that. So that was the first ones to do that. It was Twitter and X was built like that. That ain't nothing new. Twitter and X was built like that. It was the first word recognition app. It been like that. That's how it blew up. People just use hashtags because hashtags work the same way. You hashtag something, you push a hashtag and show everybody said it. But with X now, you don't even need no hashtag. It's going to show you every conversation that word is in. Even if somebody said, I went and got some ice out the refrigerator, it's going to show it. It's going to show it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to show any word that say ice. Will, you say you want me to do pop? Watch. I do pop. Watch. Watch this. I'm just trying to make y'all, help y'all stay safe. You know what I'm saying? Keep your mouth shut out here. You know what I'm saying? Because you just think you're on the internet having fun, but them boys see it. Watch. Watch this. X. Pop. Watch this. Pop. Look. 4 seconds ago. See, crowd pop. Even in foreign languages. Pop up shop. Look, 19 seconds. Look. Anybody that said pop, 22 seconds. Chevy pop. Look. Look, it can be in a big, anywhere. Let me see, where's the word pop in this one? Hold on. Let me see, where's the word pop? I don't even see it in that one. Let me see. I don't see it. That's because that's because it's a reply. But the next one, K-pop, look. K-pop. Pop, pop, pop. Any word, watch this. Exactly. Exactly. Watch this. Exactly. 5 seconds ago. Exactly. Exactly. 5 seconds ago. Somebody typed exactly. 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 Who typed it the most? The top person that typed exactly. Exactly. Word recognition. So you're on there talking crazy, Trump this, Trump that, Trump that. Boom, they put in Trump, push it. Put your shit in the computer. And see it, look and see. It's a positive or negative. They can put it in AI, and AI pull up all negative comments about Donald Trump and save the IP addresses. Then they're going to get a list of IP addresses. They put it in the other machine. Run the addresses for all these IP addresses. Name, social security number, next of kin if they want to. I'm just saying. So if X got that, what the feds got? If X got that, what Secret Service got? What the FBI got? You know what I'm saying? Keep your damn mouth shut thinking that you just could be out here talking reckless about the President of the United States, especially if he tweaking. You see he tweaking, you know what I'm saying? Leave him alone, you know what I'm saying? Somebody said, what you think about Trump? I'm like, he all right. Shit, what you think I'm finna say? Boy, listen, I know how to play the game. He cool. He ain't after me. Yeah, he all right. He ain't after Foundation of Black Americans. He gonna give us reparations. I'm gonna make sure when they pull my stuff up, they say, this guy say y'all gonna give him reparations. You know, I might just. I'm gonna say something gonna work. So Trump, if you're looking at me, yeah, think about that reparation. It could stimulate the economy. Boom. Black folks ain't gonna do nothing but go buy a bunch of stuff. If he watching me, matter of fact, bring me into the White House. Let me talk to you about it. You know what I'm saying? Trump holler at me. That's what I say. Boy, listen, my name Wes, and I ain't even in that mess. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never played with the U.S. government. That's already known. You know what I'm saying? You already know that. You don't play with the federal government. You don't play with the FBI. You don't play with the state sheriff. You don't play with the police. You don't play with the county police. You don't really play with them. That's just street laws. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. I believe if he live and stay healthy, Trump would definitely give us reparations because he's smart. Yeah, because he's smart. He would know that the money, a businessman like that, they already know that it's going to stimulate the economy. They already know that it's a lot of money that businesses are going to make a fortune. So they wouldn't be scared of it. The main thing they would be worried about is do their constituents understand? Trump, last term, he don't give a damn about no constituents at this point. He gonna do what the hell he want to do, cause he know if I give it to it, my constituents gonna be mad. But then when all the money come in, I'm gonna be a hero. Cause he know once everybody start getting new garages and houses, and that money starts spreading through the country, everybody gonna be happy. Would it be good for FBA to ask Trump for reparations to get it fast? We don't really got no kind of way to reach Trump. The best thing FBA could do is just get together and push reparations, period, not just directly to him. But the reparations movement is not big enough to get reparations. So Our job would be to grow the movement. We still trying to grow the movement. The movement ain't is weak. The reparation movement not big enough. The reparations movement not big enough. But if we keep pushing delineation and get that big enough, then we can get the reparations, and it'll be quicker to get that big enough. Because the black man in America, a lot of black men in America is losers and suckers. So it's really hard to get anything done with the black man in America. It's too many losers. As you can see, black American men just speak right straight against reparations. Full grown men. So you ain't nowhere near close where you got full grown men to that black men. So all that's got to be fixed first, because a lot of black men in America is goofies. Because as soon as you start after reparations, he's like, I'm as an Indian. I don't need no reparations. I'm as a Cherokee. I'm as a Moor. He started making up stuff so he don't got to ride. The black man, he started making up anything so he don't got to support. Then we got too many blacks here that ain't foundational black Americans. They cosplaying black American. So they ain't gonna push reparations because they feel like they ain't getting none. They over here trying to rap, and they over here trying to dress like us and have jewelry on like us and move. But then when we ready to do something, then they not like us. It's a whole bunch of them. You try to talk like me, you try to walk like me, you try to dress like me, you try to do everything we do. We try to get your hair cut how we get it cut, do everything. You indigenous, but you ain't got no indigenous. What's your indigenous style? You look like a nigga to me. So you look like a nigga, but you indigenous. All right. You gonna got your hat broke off. That ain't indigenous. All kind of weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just saying, I look at myself as indigenous, but I'm gonna be FBA to get this reparations. I'll deal with that later. Sometimes you deal with certain things later for the benefit of the group. And because we ain't got nobody strong enough, I'm about to be 68, so I ain't outside like that. We ain't got strong enough to put groups together, you know. Like me, I put groups together and we'll run up on your indigenous ass and we'll have a little discussion and indigenous your ass. Yeah, we'll disindigenous you. Yeah, we'll have a little talk about that. Bro, I see you on the internet always blocking reparation. What's up with that? We just want to see you to see if you was really a hater face to face or you just a long distance hater. It ain't nothing wrong with claiming stuff, but when you see people look like you trying to get something, then you get in line to get that. Then you go back to that. You don't go start claiming nothing that stop a movement that everybody you're around, like you got your little vegan restaurant or whatever, and then we trying to get reparation. You trying to say you indigenous. Well, if we say we FBA, what if we don't buy nothing at your stinking ass indigenous restaurant? Why don't you take your indigenous vegan food and throw it in the garbage? Why, see what I'm saying? But you don't want to make money off of it, but you don't want to hold the line so we could get reparation. You want to be different. Or maybe I don't even want to give no different dude my money. I might as well give it to a white man. I'm just saying that's how I'll go at you. Know what I mean? Don't spend no money with them indigenous. Let them indigenous go get their own money. Because I'm type brother, if I'm a Hebrew or whatever I am, but if I see black people trying to get reparations, then I'm going to just be FBA so you can get the reparations. Then when I get my reparations, I'll be a Hebrew again. I'll be a Moor again. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get the bag. I'm going to go around with, I'm going to go along with the melanated people I grew up with and was raised with. Your mama ain't no damn Moor. Your mama ain't no damn Hebrew Israelite. Let's keep this shit a billion. Your mama not that. So how you something different than your mama? See what I'm saying? Your mama need her reparations. Your auntie need her reparations. But you were more. So you ain't going to stand up for reparations for the rest of your family that ain't no Moors. They don't even claim none of that. Make it make sense. They ain't even claiming that. I'll tell you right to your Moorish face. Go show me 20 people in your family that could claim more. Your great-great-grandfather got cheated out of his cotton money and everything, and you don't want to get it back? You a Moor now? The hell with your granddaddy? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't got no problem with your religion. Religion is cool. I'm saying you got the brown skin. It don't matter. Your religion cool. Just parking and for the movement. That's all. I ain't saying get rid of no religion. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying get rid of being whatever you are. I'm saying when you see people look like you, that grew up like you, and your mom and them is you, and your family was here and pick that damn cotton, go get your reparations. Unless you can show me your great-great-granddad and them wasn't out there in them cotton fields. So if your relatives was in them cotton fields and you don't want to get reparations, you's a sucker. I don't give a damn what you call yourself. You's a sucker and you a disappointment to your ancestors. You a loser. Because your great-great-great-granddaddy was a boy. They called him a boy. Bro, I don't know why you keep talking about religion. You know what I'm saying? What's up with you? We heard you the first time, bro. That's all I'm saying. Go get the money. Then go be whatever you want to be. But I don't know how you going to turn on your ancestors. I changed my name to El-Aton because I didn't want to have no slave name, but I'm going to still have to show my papers where I changed my name. I'm going to still have to go back through my father's lineage. I'm going to still have to go back through my mother's lineage. Ain't no getting around that. Me changing my name and doing what I'm doing ain't got nothing to do with what my father went through, what my mother went through, what my great grandfather and great great grandfather. I don't got nothing to do with what they went through. I still want to get the money they got cheated out of. I'm not finna be in no weirdo group and don't get my relatives money. And if you ain't standing up and you let people misuse your relatives and you ain't trying to go get the money or you ain't trying to go and avenge what happened to your relatives, at least get the payment they never got, and you talk about you all this and you all that, man, I tell you what you is, you's a loser. Why don't you put that on the list? That's what I would call you. Come on, man. Man, let's keep this real. You know what I'm saying? I could say I'm whatever. I could say whatever. I'm a this, I'm a that, I'm a this, I'm a that. That's cool. I don't want no slave now. I grow some dreadlocks. I'm a vegan, all that. What that got to do with my granddaddy? This my daddy. And I want his money. I want a payment for what they did to him and his father and his father's father. And ain't no Moorish, indigenous. I want to hear none of that clown stuff. Because the people they robbed didn't even have education. They wouldn't even let them get education. You talking about your Moor. Your great granddaddy don't even know what he was. And you don't want to get his money? Boy, your great granddaddy wasn't no damn Moor. Your great grandmama wasn't no Moor. Your great grandmama wasn't no Hebrew. She wasn't no Nation of Islam. She wasn't none of that. She was a lady getting abused. All your relatives on your mama's side and your daddy's side, think about it. That's 4 people on your mama's side, 4 people on your daddy's side, and go all the way about back of abuse. Horrible abuse. And now you are Moor. And you ain't standing on nothing. You a Hebrew. You all this so weird. You's a Native American. And your grandmama picked cotton. I want to hear that nonsense. And you's a liar. You don't want to debate Big Pharaoh because Native Americans was out there picking that cotton too, especially the black ones. Or tell that to somebody else. Okay, I want reparations for my mother's grandmother too. And she was a Sioux. And she lived in Alabama. And I used to visit her. She lived to be 117. And they did that lady dirty, okay? They ain't treat her like no Sioux. They treated her like a black N-word. That's what they treated her like. They treated her like an N-word. The reason we go back to slavery, because when you get more money, the further you go back, Lone Ranger. Your back pay, right? That's your back pay. You got to go all the way back so the price be right. The price got to be the right price. We foundational Black Americans. We've been here since the foundation of this country. We've been here since the 1700s. So that's a nice bag. And ain't no little bag. Don't give me no 1970 bag. No, this didn't start in 1970. Don't give me no 1960 bag. Give me the bag from foundation of the country that built all this. You know what I'm saying? We built all this. We stole all our inventions, went and opened up the patent office, take a slave's invention and go patent it. It took how many inventions they took from us and patented before we learned to go patent it? We want all that. I want money. I don't want nothing else but money, monetary. I don't want nothing. I want cash. We want cash. And we don't want no dude talking about it's this and that. Man, get the cash and then you go buy that on your own. You know, you give us education. Get your cash and then go get your education. We want cash. You know, kick everybody out the movement for reparations. Anybody making it difficult and confusing, get them the hell out of here. Simple. Cash. And I know, and we want to the left and we want to the right. That's how you don't get nothing. Because then they'll go and give it to an Al Sharpton type of stuff. All schools in this, and you'll never see a dime. So anybody jump out here saying anything but cash, get them the hell out of here. Because what they try to do is make them not give us nothing. Because once you don't want cash, you ain't get nothing. You either seen that movie. I haven't seen that movie. Like I said, I'm about to be 68. I seen that movie. Don't bring that movie. Don't bring that movie. You start talking about programs and all that. And then the Al Sharptons and Jesse Jackson get it. And the community don't see nothing. Now, we don't want no program. We want our money. And let everybody make their own decision. Just like everybody had to get out there and pick that cotton, didn't they? Did they have a program to pick the cotton? No, everybody had to go and pick so much cotton. And you had to come and turn that cotton in. And if you didn't pick enough cotton, it was whips across your back. So it wasn't no program. It was individuals picking cotton individually. So pay us individually. We don't want no group, nothing. And if you're in the reparations, you get out here saying the wrong thing, Big Pharaoh gonna get out here and trash you and gonna tell white America, don't listen to dude or don't listen to, they don't speak for us. Them some goofies. Don't listen to them. And I'm gonna say, dude, shut up. And it could go any way you want to go. Shut up and stand down. We want money. Don't listen to him. Yeah, we want money. You know what I'm saying? So it's nice and easy. Break us off so much bread. We don't care how y'all do it. So it's simple. So they can't wiggle out of it. If we make it too complicated, they'll wiggle out. We done seen that. We done seen money come to the community. They start saying we want programs and ping pong and swimming pools. They say, okay, we give it to this person right here. And then we never see nothing. And the Al Sharptons and Jesse Jackson and them type, they get the big pay, get a big house, and the people don't get nothing. No, give everybody their money. You know what I'm saying? Give us our money. The same way they give you a stimulus. Did y'all get y'all stimulus a few years ago? Like $2,000 went right to my account. They know how to do it. Who got that stimulus for the 2000? What was that, about 3-4 years ago? You didn't have to go through nothing, did you? See, they can do it if they, okay? Come on, man, they can do it. Everybody just got their money. You didn't have to do nothing. I didn't do nothing. They just went in their records and sent me my money. I didn't have to fill out nothing or nothing. Who remember the stimulus check? Who remember? What did you have to do to get your stimulus check? Nothing. All you had to do was have somewhere for them to send it. You know what I'm saying? All right, they show you. They showing you if they want to, they can say, okay, this much. They can look at the census back to the 1800s. You know what I'm saying? And boom. You know what I'm saying? I should try the word revolution. You should try shut up talking to me and go sit down somewhere. Try the word goofy. Try that. And come back tomorrow, son. Try the word shut up talking to me. Try the words. You know what I'm saying? That's what you try. You got palm trees and stuff. You ain't even about that life. Right, something's in your water. Go get you some clean water. And stop talking crazy on this internet. You know what I'm saying? On the internet talking crazy. We're gonna make it happen though, but that's all I wanted to tell y'all. Stand down. Don't be saying nothing about Trump. Just leave that alone. Don't say nothing about Trump. Let that run its course. Okay? Don't say nothing about Trump on social media. Don't be anti-Trump. Being anti-Trump is just saying, come F me up. Come do something. That's all you're doing. Is you just making yourself a target. Now play the game the way the game gotta be played. You see how dude getting down, right? Stay the hell out the way. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I just want to help the people. I ain't want to talk. I just want to help y'all. So let me go let my subscribers know. Don't say nothing. Like, just stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? You don't want him, you don't want to be his enemy. You got too much stuff going on. You don't want to get involved with no political stuff. You understand? Because this stuff is close to Nazi Germany. I'm gonna keep it real. So, this ain't the time to be playing. Like, stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes these governments and these rulers ain't playing. You get to getting playing. You know what I'm saying? Don Lemon gonna find out, you know what I'm saying? But he a newsman, so I understand it, but I couldn't understand no regular citizen. You know, if you're a regular citizen, like just don't get in, you know what I'm saying? You see how dude getting down. You know what I'm saying? You see how he functioning. Just stay out dude way. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the regular America. This is a different America. I don't know if you paying attention to it. Nikki's showing y'all, but ain't nobody act like they don't see what Nikki doing. Like Nikki's showing you. You know what I'm saying? Like people trying to hate on Nikki. Nikki is showing us, hey, this dude right here, he not the one. Make friends with this dude or stay out the way. She doing a service. I'm telling you. That hardball stuff, it don't work when you can't win. Like some dudes will be like, no, bro, you gotta have some backbone and stand up. Let me tell you, man, sometimes having backbone get your back broke. I ain't never been in a penitentiary, I've been in county jail. You can't always have backbone. You can have backbone on self-defense, but you can't go in no gorilla and attract too much attention trying to be a gorilla. You gotta know when to just play the, you know, you want to be on some self-defense, but you can't go up in the county jail or up in prison being aggressive. Because you might go in there. Listen, you can go in the county jail, you can go on the deck. Everything cool. Everything cool. Everybody in there just being themselves. Then crazy Rollo, big Rollo coming there. Rollo is crazy, right? He always hurting people. He not like everybody else in there. So now when Big Rollo come on the deck, you can't be getting his attention. I'm just keep it real. Anybody will tell you that's how it go. Anybody try to tell you this tough stuff, it don't go like that. When the crazy dude that hurt a lot of people come on the deck, everybody function a certain type of way. Now we're not gonna let him run over you, but you stand out his way. You do not want to get his attention. Because it's definitely, you're going to have to really do something. So you got to say, do I want to do something? Or do I just want to stay out of the way? Only do something if he push me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying let Trump run over us. I'm saying don't start nothing with him. Don't. That's all I'm saying. Don't start nothing. You know what I'm saying? With the dude. When you see the certain dude that got a certain power. Because what if Rollo is like a GD and he got a whole bunch of GDs with him? You don't got all them. He got 7 dudes riding hard with him. What you gonna do? You Superman? You're gonna try to stay out the way. No, she a politician, so she can do what she doing. She don't count. Jasmine's supposed to do what she doing. I ain't talking. Politicians supposed to do what they do. Newsmen supposed to do what they do. Those type of people. Journalists supposed to push the line. I'm talking to us. We not a senator. We not a congressman. We not a politician. We not Don Lemon. Don Lemon did right because he Don Lemon. You don't want the news to cower because you need to keep rights for the people. And you don't want the people to cower. I'm not telling you to be no punk. I'm telling you to be a ghost. I'm not telling you to be no punk. I'm telling you don't get no attention on you. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Don't get no attention. Regular folks, like don't get no attention on you. Go to work, make your money. Stay the hell out the way. Don't target yourself. See that white dude? He shouldn't have went over there. If they got that lady, whatever they was gonna do to that lady, when he seen all them armed men, he shouldn't have went over there. He should have recognized he couldn't do nothing anyway. See what I'm saying? Bruh, If I go somewhere, I see a bunch of armed men beating up a lady. What you want me to do? Because if you say I should help her, I can't help her. So you say pretend I'm trying to help her and get hurt because I'm not going to help her. So you can't say help her. That man didn't help that lady. That man got unalived. He didn't help her because he didn't recognize the type of people he was dealing with. So the same thing I'm telling you about Trump, the same thing about ICE. Man, leave them alone too. If ICE come to your neighborhood, stay out their down way. And if they come, cooperate. In the streets, real gangsters on the street, real hustlers, real dangerous people on the streets, like me when I was on the streets. Real dangerous people. When the police hem us up, we chill. We chill. We don't play hard body with the police. We chill and cooperate. We don't say, if the police come in on 60, I'm not finna push him up to 100. He run up on me on 75. Your job is to get him to come down 70, 65, not 75. You like, what that mean? Push him up to 100? You sometimes you gotta know when you can't win, you can't win. When the police come to my car, one on this side, his hand on the gun, one on that side, his hand on his gun. I can't win, man. I cannot win. Now it's all about survival. I'm not finna hype this dude up, arguing and stuff. And another thing, don't be having nobody in your car that don't know them rules. Don't have nobody in your car. What y'all pull us over for? Man, y'all gonna be y'all some bees. Dude, to get you smoked. You gonna get smoked. Ain't no, oh man, I'm standing up, man. Y'all ain't gonna. No, man, you gotta know. You hiking. You walking. You hear some rattling down there. 100 yards, 150 yards. A big ass grizzly bear come on the trail path. All right. Play tough. You're going to get mauled. You better slow your roll and try to figure out how to not for dude to come, that grizzly bear to come your way. You can't run because he might chase you down because they can run a long way and fast just because he's big. So now you got to think. But you don't want to piss him off. So you try to do whatever you can do to calm dude down, not piss him off. You understand? That's how you got to deal with ICE. If ICE pull you over, stay calm. Follow their instructions. Sit. And keep your papers on you. When I said that, everybody said I'm crazy. And keep your papers on you. Go get a copy of your birth certificate. Get a copy of your birth certificate. They pull you over. License, show your birth certificate. I'm born in Chicago. All right, boom. They're gonna immediately come down. Oh, okay, all right. They're like robots. It is what it is. It ain't got nothing to do with punking or nothing like that. You're dealing with a robot, so you gotta do what's necessary to trigger the robot. You understand? You gotta do what's necessary to get what you want to get from the robot. See, when I go out, I keep this with me. This is my birth certificate. And this is my change of name. I got my birth certificate with me. Why? I don't got time, bro. I got stuff to do. I ain't got time to be out here all day. They pull me over. I show them my birth certificate. Then I show them my legal document where I changed my name. And then I show them my license. and then I just go where I'm going. That's it. I don't raise my voice. It ain't no big deal to me. It ain't no big deal to me. It's military. Name, age, and serial numbers. This is military. This is gangster shit. Military, soldiers. Soldiers don't be getting. Keep your paperwork on you until this blow over. It's gonna blow over. They ain't gonna stay. They ain't got enough money to be out there no long time. They ain't got enough money. They trying to run through, get a bunch of people out, get the numbers down, and then go back to normal. They can't afford to have them out there a long time. They go into the strongholds, like up there where them Somalis was up there sloppy. Y'all know them Somalians sloppy. Y'all know them Haitians in Florida got to get out. Y'all know them Haitians in a lot of country got to get out. Y'all know they got to get out. They ain't never functioned right. They never became American citizens. They just stay Haitians. They got to get out. They're going to get them out. You come to a country because you like the lifestyle, but you never mix in with the lifestyle, and you try to think you can still act like you in your country. So you want to go to a country for a better lifestyle, but bring the sloppy lifestyle you left with you? That don't even make no sense. Why would you want to come here from Haiti or somewhere and then act like you in Haiti? You should have just stayed in Haiti. When in Rome, do as the Romans. If I go to Rome, I'm going to see how they function, and I'm going to move like how they move. I'm not going to go to Rome. I'm an American. I'm going to do American. The Americans don't do this. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be like, why you didn't stay in America? Come on. So to all my people, though, that's all I wanted y'all to know. Stay out of trouble. Don't be typing Trump all in. That's why his name ain't in the title. Leave dude alone and just enjoy your life. And Foundational Black America, stay out of this. This is about border patrol and crossing the border and coming from another country. This has nothing to do with you. Mind your business. Don't let no fake Panthers or nobody get you into something that's none of your business. Not only is it none of your business, it's nothing I can do. I was talking to an African brethren the other day, and he agreed 100%. He said, Pharaoh, ain't nothing people could do anyway. I don't know why Black Americans would even get involved. I said, I'll be trying to tell them that. There's a brethren from Nigeria. He said, it don't make no sense for Black Americans to get in something that's international and they ain't international. I said, bro, I keep trying to tell them. A Nigerian told me that. He said, why, if you in your country, why would you get involved in some international affairs? I said, I don't know, bro. He said, yes, I'm Black, I'm from Nigeria, but if I have problems with ICE, that's not a Black issue. That's a Nigerian American issue. I said, I tried to tell him that. He said, it's not a Black issue. That's not Black. That's what he said. He said, Pharaoh, that's not Black. I'm Nigeria. It's American. This is international. This is not Black. I said, bro, I keep trying to tell him that. This is not help no Black brother. He said, no. In that case, I'm not a Black brother. I'm a Nigerian. I said, I tried to tell him that. He said, just keep telling them they understand. He said, because if the shoe was on the other foot in Africa, it would be the same way. There's no way we could help you as a Black brother if it's an international situation. I said, that's why I try to tell them. If you're in Nigeria and you're from Jamaica, you're from America, and then that Nigerian government wants you out, there's nothing Nigerians can do for you. I said, he said it's international. Well, we can't. He said it's federal. It's like the federal. It's like the government. This is not local police and thing. This is the government. We can't do nothing about our government if our government make a decision. I said, I tried to tell him that. He said, he was like, our people got to learn government. That's what he said. He said, black people all over the world, one of our biggest weaknesses, we waste money and we don't understand government. And that's my brother from Nigeria. He said, we don't understand government. I said, right. He said, the black thing is personal. Like me and you is black brothers. But he said, the black thing is not governmental. I said, I keep trying to tell him that. This is has nothing to do, this is the government. Because they ain't gonna do nothing but put a lot of people out and let some people come back, but they're gonna let people come back at a pace where they know who's who. 10 million people came across the border under Biden. That's a lot of people. And if they say 10 million, that means really about 12 or 13. So if the government think 10 million people came across, that's about 12 or 13. And the most dangerous part I know that they worried about is the Chinese. It ain't the Africans or no, man. The Chinese came across and disappeared. They said when they caught some Chinese, they had 8,000, 10,000 U.S. cash in their pocket. And they said when the Chinese run across the border and get into a city, they disappear. They say everybody else, they can see them. The Somalians, they can see them. The Africans, they can see them. Caribbean, anywhere you from, Haitians, they see where you at. They say the Chinese is gone. They don't know where they at. And trust me, let me tell you something. You know who they looking for the most? Them Chinese. They're not looking for Africans like that or Venezuelans. They just try to get them out because there's too many people that can't feed them. They looking for them Chinese. They don't know where they at. But that's not going to be the regular ICE. See what I'm saying? That's going to be the CIA and the FBI looking for them. And they ain't gonna be ICE looking for the Chinese because they looking at them as, a military threat or a possible terrorist type situation. Yeah, they got a whole different squad looking for them. Matter of fact, when they catch them, it might not make no news. Like if they catch 20 of them here, they might not say nothing. Because they might not want the Chinese government to know they caught them. See what I'm saying? That's a whole on some spy. You know what I'm saying? When they catch the Chinese, they might not say nothing. When they do stuff like that, they'll catch a bunch of Chinese this year, last year, and this year, and then say something next year. Yeah, over the last 2 years, we have grabbed, you know what I'm saying, 10,000 Chinese dissidents and suspected spies. But they ain't going to tell you as it go. By the time they tell you, they probably have wrapped up the major part of that mission. Because they looking for them Chinese. You can believe that. Them Chinese done bought all that property by nuclear power plants and farms. So the Chinese have bought strategic location by all our farms, all our water sources, and all our nuclear power plants. So y'all just stay out of it. Just stay out of this. Don't let your emotions, you know what I'm saying? Stay out of this. Real talk. And make sure you support the channel. Victory.